now Perseus Mining says that it's on track to deliver production guidance of more than 500,000 ounces of gold annually from FY 2022. This is MD Jeff Quartermaine says that Perseus has poured nearly $400 million US into developing 2 new mines, saying the results show strong potential for building gold inventories across the portfolio. Shares are up today, and the MD is joining us live from Perth for all the latest. Jeff, welcome to ausbiz. Welcome back. It's really well done for the execution of strategy which has brought you to this point, which is production of new mines, and now moving into the exploratory phase once again. So which are you most proud of on this day?
Well, it's an interesting question, isn't it? No, look, we're very pleased with the way the company's progressing. We did bring our 3rd mine on stream at the end of last year, and that was a pretty fair achievement given that we were working with the backdrop of COVID in West Africa, so that was quite an achievement. But, you know, it's an interesting sort of situation because as soon as you do that, the investors say, well, okay, so what is your next trick and what's coming next? And I guess it's that question that has prompted us to move very strongly into an organic growth phase where we are starting to invest in exploring around our infrastructure to see if we have additional deposits that have been overlooked in the past. And the results that we published today are the first set of results that have come from that program. And as is fairly clear from that announcement, you know, we have had some success, and that augurs very well for the for the continuation of the company's business and producing at that 500,000 ounce per annum mark that we've set ourselves.
We've been finding all sorts of interesting things in their arrays. So have you found other minerals? I read in your release you've dug about 400 holes. So what exactly have you found in amongst all these arrays?
Well, I mean, look, we're a gold company and we look specifically for gold. I mean, there are other minerals in the area, of course. But you know, gold is the business that we're in, and that's been our focus. Okay, I should correct you slightly, if I may. I mean, we've certainly drilled more than 400 holes. I mean, you know, it's a very intensive business, the task of exploring, and it is a risky business because not every hole generates the outcome that you're hoping to achieve. But nevertheless, you know, we have had some significant success in recent times, and we're looking forward very much to continuing that as we go forward.
Expensive and risky, 2 words that potential investors don't necessarily want to hear, but I mean, the half year that ended December was good to Perseus. You know, the gold price is working in your favor, production was up. So where are you sitting in terms of the balance sheet and how that has set you up to pursue these further exploratory operations?
Well, we're actually in a very strong position. I mean, if you bear in mind the fact that we have spent $400 million US in the last couple of years building 2 new mines, right now the company is actually in a cash positive situation. So we've managed to complete all of that development from cash flow, basically. And that puts us in a very strong position going forward. You're quite right, the gold price has worked in our favour in the last 12 months or so. But at the same time, we've also worked very hard at optimising our business and making sure that we hit our targets week in, week out. And of course that, combined with the higher gold price, means that our cash flows are very strong. And, you know, depending on where the gold price goes, of course, into the future, we should be generating a lot of cash over the next 12 months. And you know, we'll have the question of, well, where is this going to be deployed? Now, obviously, growth is an important part for us because our resources are being used every day. But we also, you know, want to manage our balance sheet. We also want to return capital to shareholders as well. So all 3 of those areas will be given focus in coming months. And you know, I think with the strong cash flows that we're generating right now, we can comfortably do all 3 of those things.
And perhaps next time we speak, Jeff, we'll be speaking about M&A. I know you haven't ruled out of any M&A opportunities that may present themselves, but we're out of time for now. Jeff Quartermaine of Perseus Mining, thank you for joining us.
Thank you indeed for having me.